Greater bulldog bats roost together in large groups, so it makes sense that they'd also hunt with company. Bats that fly around eating insects have lots of three-dimensional space to maneuver in without crashing into each other. But bats that rake along on a single flat plane, often in a pretty small area, have a much higher risk of colliding. And smacking into each other and falling into the water would put the unlucky bats at the mercy of predatory fish. To avoid this, greater bulldog bats honk at each other as a proximity alert while fishing. The approaching individuals lower the pitch of their calls down an octave to sound a warning, and both bats veer safely away from each other to keep on hunting fish instead of being hunted by them. Greater bulldog bats are also one of the loudest bats ever recorded and are among the loudest animals. One study from 2008 found that they averaged almost 140 decibels measured 10 centimeters from the bat's mouth. For comparison, home fire alarms can be about 108 decibels. Normal conversation is in the 60 to 70 decibel range. And take this one with a grain of salt because we found it on Reddit. Several of Taylor Swift's Eras shows in the US hit around 120 decibels. But don't worry about getting yelled at by a greater bulldog bat if you ever happen to visit their home range. Their calls are too high-pitched for us to hear.